Milan. I came from Berlin, where I'm working in a coffee place named Chapter 1. And today, I'd like you to join my daily work routine. The biggest part in my job, being a barista, is the interaction with the customer, making him see and experience the genesis of the final product, a cup of brewed coffee, making him looking forward to taste this specific coffee. Today, I will prepare everything on stage, because warming up all my tools just here, I will be able to ensure a consistent temperature and I won't lose heat to the atmosphere during the brewing process. I starting pre-wetting my filter paper with 100 grams of water at a temperature of 96 degrees in order to open the pores of the filter to ensure clarity to my future brew. At the same time, I'm warming up the range server, and after that, the service vessel. Many people are only talking about brew devices, but is the fabric structure of the filter paper less important? I really don't think so, because there are so many different paper filter varieties. And the main reason why I have chosen the WBrC Japanese filter paper is because it results in a very clean and balanced cup. The anatomy of the fabric structure is not only allowed me to control the speed during the brewing process, but it's also letting through the optimal amount of solids without changing the natural character of the chosen coffee. Now I will grind my coffee on stage to have as much freshness as possible in taste and aroma. I'll be back in a second. Here again. The method I have chosen is the WBrC, the method I know the best, I love the most, and I had the best result with. It's giving an elegance, a consistency, and a harmony to my coffee I couldn't find in any other extraction method. The coffee I'm gonna present you today, it has conquered me after the very first degustation in a cupping. I remember this moment very well, because it was the first time in my whole life I experienced this juicy, mouth-watering melon flavor in a coffee. And wow, it literally blew my mind away. And this specific moment I want to recreate for you today. So, please let me introduce my boy. That has become one of my closest friends, as I try to get everything about him in order to understand how to treat him best. Every time when I'm fascinated by a coffee, I'm asking myself why does it taste like that? That leads to the fact that we have to research the reason why in the previous step as the coffee is made. It's a chain reaction. Each action is followed by a reaction. A process that is dominated by constant quality control and care. What I mean is, more care you have in those steps, and of course, better taste you will have in the final cup. It's an eternal exchange and learning process between farmers, green coffee buyers, roasters, and of course us, the barista. And another thing that fascinates me by a coffee is that we are working with a natural product that must be treated with respect from the first ring of the chain to the last one. This coffee came from Ethiopia. It's a natural processed mixed heirloom variety grown at an altitude between 1,800 and 2,000 meters above sea level. If you would take a look at my beans, you immediately see the special aspect of my coffee. It looks like a blend of different hand-sorted variety, sorted by their size in order to achieve complexity. On top, my coffee is processed in a very special way, a non-uniform fermentation. After the harvest, the cherry was stacked in 3 layers thick on rice African bed. That result is this multiple style and temperature of fermentation in each of the layers. This is done for more than 35 days. During the day, the cherry was turned many times, and then after that, shaped in the hottest part of the day. That result is this multiple, intense, multi-layer flavor. This delicious guy, it's a filter light roast, terminates shortly after the first crack at a color rate of 140, and it's roasted only 7 days ago. We had chosen this timing and this coffee profile
3 minuti
because it results in a very complex cup, showcasing the taste components best. The roasting of this coffee is very risky because the beans are so different for size and variety. When the coffee was designed, it was first of all separated by the screen size, and after that taste each separately. The recipe I'm using today, it's 16 grams of coffee for 260 milliliters of water, resulting in 225 milliliters in the final brew. For an infusion time of 2.5 minutes with a short for infusion of 30 seconds. The water I'm using is the same water I use on site on Berlin. I decided to take it with me because I know it very well, and it's supporting the fruity and the tropical aroma. It has a pH of 7, ppm of under 25. The temperature is set at on 96 degrees because at this temperature I'm sure all the solids are washed out and I can extract the desired flavor as much as possible. While I prepare the cups for you, I will explain you this complex coffee. At the beginning, and we will start with the aroma of course. At the beginning, it smells a bit savory, but right after, it turns in sweet tropical fruit like honey mango and cantaloupe melon. But it has also hints of ripe red fruits, smelling like a strawberry shortcake. In the flavor, you will find refreshing watermelon, ripe papaya, and sweet gold kiwi. And when it cools down, it turns more in a pineapple strawberry smoothie. What I really like of my coffee is the acidity. It has a very clean and bright medium to high acidity.
Un minuto.
And when it cools down, the acidity grows but stay consistent and harmonious with all the other taste components. The aftertaste, it's long, but it's very delicate and reminds me of fresh cocoa beans. And in the undertones, you will find strawberry again. The body is medium, but very smooth and round.
30 secondi.
Enjoy. 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 This coffee convinced me after the first moment until today, and I really love every single cup of it. And I really hope will be the same for you, dear judges. Thank you for your attention and time.